Hi everyone! Welcome to the latest episode of Road to Mythic, featuring Aamon, the Duke of Shards. We'll walk you through the gameplay and tactics for this assassin so you can grind the ranks with ease. Without further ado, let's dive in. Aamon is an assassin with extreme burst damage. The enhanced basic attacks from his passive, Invisible Armor, is his primary damage source, especially the first basic attack after he actively leaves the camouflage state. It deals even higher damage and allows Aamon to blink a short distance toward the target. Combined with the camouflage state, Aamon can easily terrorize the enemy's back row. The first skill, Soul Shards, is Aamon's main damaging skill. Although the attack range is relatively short, its basic attack reset allows Aamon to dish out absurd damage in no time. The second skill, Slayer Shards, on the other hand, provides the tool for Aamon to approach the enemy from a distance. Do remember to choose the timing and target appropriately though. The ultimate, Endless Shards, is Aamon's finish-off skill. With enough shards, it can deal fatal damage to enemies with low HP. Just keep in mind that the damage may be dodged by the enemy's blink skills. For equipment, we recommend this build to maximize Aamon's burst damage. As Aamon mainly relies on the enhanced basic attacks after the camouflage state to deal damage, Shadow Twin Blades and Calamity Reaper both fit him pretty well. Needless to say, Feather of Heaven with its attack speed boost is also a great choice. Purchase Genius Wand or Divine Glaive for magic penetration in the late game. You may consider both when even the squishy enemies decide to stack magic defense. With the extra mobility granted by the camouflage state from Invisible Armor, Aamon is able to slip in and out of teamfights with ease, so it's not recommended to dive too deep into the enemy's formation. Harass, poke, and look for opportunities for one-shot kills. That's what a true assassin should do. Try to trigger Soul Shard's passive effect as many times as possible to accumulate more shards. Since Aamon can also gain armor charges and restore HP in the camouflage state, you may want to stay in the state a bit longer and wait until you've got full charges to launch the attack. This combo allows you to deal tons of damage at once. Use it flexibly, and choose whether to cast Endless Shards depending on the actual situation. With the high burst damage in the early game, Aamon can overpower most of the squishy enemies in one-on-one duels. Do not engage alone in teamfights. Aamon can be easily melted when targeted by multiple enemies. Look for opportunity windows to get in and rely on Endless Shards' camouflage state to hit the target and get out. Aamon excels in the early to mid-game. Target the enemy's late-game carries and help teammates push during this period to forge an early lead. In the late game, however, Aamon no longer has a significant advantage when faced with full-build enemies, and any mistake may lead to his own death. That's when timing becomes even more important. With the right timing, he can still be deadly with his full combo against squishy or low HP enemies. Of course, you may also try negating the enemy's damage through maneuvers. Well, that wraps up this episode. Stay tuned for more insightful guides from Road to Mythic as you climb the ranks. And until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.